Now I'm just fighting a wyvern again. Owie. Uh-oh. No.
Too slow. Nice try. Nice ball.
Yeah! I'm getting good at the dodges again! Oh, nearly 2k. Or 20k. Yeah. Well, forgot. Wait. It's gonna be a waste, but I'm gonna get my health back up. I did it! Ah, they're so hard. Heck, if they ever make a FF11 remake, wait, 9, it would work like this. I could never beat, and it worked like this, I could never beat it. 9, yes. Sometimes the Roman numerals get twisted in my head when I'm looking at like 9s and 11s, and you know what I mean, because like when it's using a character that's signifying like 10 or 5 or something like that, and the step is you put the line before the V to indicate 4 and then after the V to indicate 6. It's sometimes you have to check yourself real quick to remember. I meant to like dodge away so I can do this easier, but these enemies are kind of tinky. And they're really dangerous, they're really fast, but I'm getting the hang of it, but my health is not... Sorry, please look away. This should be the last bit of them, because like, I should be at the... Yeah, I'm at the end of the road. So please look away. Anyone with arachnophobia, please tab out for a second, and I will take care of the enemy in 3, 2, 1...
It's over. Farewell.
Alright, you're safe again. Thank you for your patience.
Good girl.
God, there's one more. There's another set. I'm sorry, please look away for 1 second longer. Now this should be the last of it, because like I'm right here at the end and I can't go any further in this direction. So 3, 2, 1. Is there any more over here before I tell people to come back? No, it's just death blossoms. Okay, you guys can come back again. Thank you for your patience.
Time to fight.
Okay. Whew, so the bracelet I sent you is a custom order one. The person picked out the greens, but to give the bracelet some color variety, I added in the blue to balance out the colors and make the bracelet more unique. But on the other hand, you seem to hit fast. Yeah. I still have your bracelet. Aww. Or, well, mine. I'm glad you like it so much. Oh, Lena, you got a star bracelet? That's so cute. Star's bracelets look amazing, and I'm gonna... I have to, like... The way that streaming on the PS5 works is I have a second source on my screen, so I can see the game without input lag. But that means that one of my screens is taking over. So whenever I have to look in another over at something on the computer, it has to be on my second monitor. And typically, the only thing that's on my second monitor, which my tablet, by the way, is Streamlabs, so I can see what I'm doing on stream. But here, everyone, just so everyone can see, this is Star's bracelets. They're very pretty, and Star puts a lot of work and care into them, and honestly, I love them. Is I used two multicolor threads. They're really nice. I like them. And yeah, Star has arachnophobia, so I'm trying to be mindful whenever I know Star's in chat. And just a fair warning to anyone, honestly. As soon as I see spiders, I try to warn if anyone does have issues. I joined Mari originally because she had a special stream. I don't recall what for, but one of the rewards was for her bracelets, the colors we wanted. It was the first time I saw Mari on her own channel. Aww. I'm glad that the circles are kind of like not far apart. It's like a small world in like the streams that we've been having. Like I just noticed that some other streamers that I only know from like my other friends are friends with streamers that I know from like different like communities. And it's like it's such a tiny world. It's just a nice little thing to think about. Small world we live in, but in a good way. Oh, I'll just bug Mari before streams if there be spiders then. This one's a new pattern. I saw the mistakes in that picture. No, honey, it's okay. I understand. I was gonna say I didn't see anything, but that wouldn't help your heart, your artist's heart, from being like, but I see them, but they're there. Yeah, you can't see them, but they are there, and I don't like it. I understand that pain so well. Why do we do this to ourselves? Perfectionism strikes back. Beat it back down. There's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist, but don't let it stop you from even finishing the craft or the art piece or the story or the song. Whatever it is that is your passion and what you work on, don't... It's alright to want to be perfect and put a lot of soul and energy and love into the thing, but don't let it like keep you from even finishing it in the first place out of nerves that it's not good enough. I know that feeling all too well. Thankful. I think I've like taken care of everything besides some more stray chocobos over there. So I think it's time to finally go to plot.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria
The Black
must
Shields.
be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
Who the fuck are you to say our
It
lines?
would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
I said perfectionism, Issei, not careless shenanigans and tomfoolery.
There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Not daredevil shit. You put that parachute on, you like it, young man.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right.
Had to
I
force
heard
myself
you
to
the
keep going.
first time.
Speak with several of the villagers, too.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There's been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to
We're going hunting for outlaws.
What were their 100
How do you like that, boy?
No. This isn't the way people should live in fear and, like, damning each other at the expense of safety.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Ten spools of steel silk. Any other treasures? There's a rock. That's a nice rock. There's the vendor. I might need some items.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours for a price.
Limits, yeah. Meteorite, night terrors, 20k. You hurt me so much.
There you are.
I need the high potions because I'm bad at video games. Where? Is there any other goodies around? Little treasure chests for me? I see you. Mine. Goblin coin.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm
We
sorry.
thrive on fear, rule of
Black
fear.
Shields.
No.
Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a
Need
Black
2 in 2
Shield.
days and strain my fingers.
That's
Aw,
right,
but
we
rest,
saw one
honey.
before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think?
I want you all to have something
Amber's the
special.
arse end of nowhere.
We appreciate that, and we
And
know
we
it's
thought we
special
might
because
be
you put a lot of
harboring
care in it. But make sure you
firebrands.
don't hurt yourself too much, okay?
Only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Yeah, our mother made a mockery of the fucking shields.
Their gates to all but the Highburn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
Our mother, an absolute fucking bitch. Stupid whore. God, I can't wait to gut her.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
So you know what happened there.
Then we shall be on our way.
This one might actually take you a bit.
These
That's not a
people live with
lifeline,
knife to
man.
their throat.
Yeah. This isn't the way
In the
to live
mistaken
either in
belief that if they
fear.
cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Us?
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
You know, I'm thinking of like what's my mother, like what's the mom's headspace. Like, since she loved Joshua dearly and he was meant to be spared from the entire Phoenix Gate situation, I wonder if like in her head she was like expecting Joshua to just come with her to the Empire and then live his life there and be part of the Empire with her. But like in my head I'm thinking, of course that wouldn't work. As much as you love Joshua so much, you mistreated everyone else in the family, and he was still able to see that. He wasn't blind to your mistreatment of everyone else, especially his brother that he loved so much.
Into the path of whoever,
if you were a
or
kinder mother,
whatever
maybe he would have taken you up on that deal had the situation not ended up the way it did. But you weren't. You were a bitch, and everyone hates you.
Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Sure. I think I came from that way. Trying to do continue now. It is an order since someone paid me for it. I have to make sure to finish it so I can send them out. I don't charge people for shipping. That's really sweet. Probably won't be too costly. That wasn't our plan, yes. Everyone except the Emperor. What does that man see in that woman? I don't want to know. Like, it's gross to think of like your parents in any kind of situation. So like I was really fucking. I was like, mom and dad are touching each other, gross in the beginning. But like now she's just a scum of a human being to me, and I'm like, anyone even looking at her like she's hot is just Like, look, Clive is pretty, but if he was an awful person, I would be like, well, I guess that's it then. I can't get over you being scum. Mom's not even hot to begin with. Hello. I see them. Where the fuck am I? Oh god. I love these maps, by the way. They're also varied and detailed. And I want to fight more things. Boo.
Farewell.
Ah, there's another one. And blip. Huh. Then if this way goes to the way I need to go, and then it forks 2 different times. Let me go to the fork and fuck around over there, see what happens. So I see those I see those Imperial scum. That there right here. Yeah, see it right there. Hello, gentlemen.
More of my mother's men.
Uh-oh. That's not what I meant. Man, my mother's men can't do fucking shit. I absolutely destroyed them. Good. And then there's this bit over here with more of these thingies. It's a ba-bomb! Oh shit! Burn, burn, burn. Somehow I did it. What are you? I thought you were an enemy. Oh my god, you're a trust? You gave me an item. What'd you give me? You gave me a bullhorn braid. In normal encounters. Oh, increases lunge damage. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And then just grass boys.
Stay down.
Stay down. And then that should just be the way that we came. Okay. Alright, I cleaned up the area, made sure it was safe. Wait, did you meet our other brother? What other brother? I know of Joshua, and he grew up to be a very handsome boy. And it gives me very conflicting feelings. Hi Sammy, welcome back! I hope you've been having a wonderful day! It's so nice to have you here! Hello! Man, you guys are nothing. Oh, we're done. I had to do it myself, sir. Yeah. Carl actually went to sleep. He didn't stick around. That cheeky boy. Where do I go? How do I go down? I go down like this. Ah, we're on the other side. My item? Star, look away, look away. Anyone with issues or arachnophobia of any kind, please tap out for a second. I'm gonna start the fight in 3, 2, 1. You gotta stop doing that to me. People have fears I need to consider. Alright, it's safe again. Oh, there's blood.
Blood, Clive.
Being very, very American while I'm here.
It's still wet.
What? Are you eating? Okay, what's being very American? Oh, I have a crumble cookie after a Costco trip. That's fair. I never had a Costco cookie. I hope they are really good.
The Black Shields.
I don't have a home here.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel.
Yep.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Don't say that line to me.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
This is what a true sword of Shield of Rosaria looks like. I nearly said sword. Get him, Clive. You guys are fakers. Get out of my way. I'll show you who's the real faker. I'll make you eat those words. I actually don't know the line very well from Sonic Adventure 2, but I tried. You show those cheap bastards. Yeah. They can't touch any of this. This is a real man. This is what a real man, this is what a real shield, this is what a real Rosarian looks like. Not this fake
Tell me what
shit.
I want to the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
Aw, did Mom give you a message for me?
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
No. You leave the bears alone. Stabs you in the throat. It starts so passionate. I love it. Sorry, I'm crisscrossing.
Find something, boy. Death.
Torgal, please come back. I don't want you going too far.
Found her.
Oh my god. God, stop. These are still people. They're people. One little difference makes them... One little thing.
This was my mother's
One little
doing.
thing that makes them different. This is how they're treated.
But why? Why would anyone...
God, this
I
is
don't know.
disgusting.
I never truly understood her. But this...
She gets worse and worse and worse. This world gets worse and worse and worse. It keeps on getting grayer and grayer. I can barely see the gray. There's so much gray.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
I'm so
We
sorry.
won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I need a Torgal pet.
Fetch!
I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. These people had lives. They had names. They had will. They had agency. I hate it here. Yoshi P. I only got Ambrosia like an hour ago, and I spent like half of that reading. Can't I have one nice thing, Yoshi? One little thing, Yoshi! One tiny thing! Not even having Torgal and Jill makes it any better anymore. They were left out for the crows. Hey, Saren. Hi, Saren. How you doing? I hope you're well. I'm doing my best. I'm sure as hell doing my best. Can you leave them alone? Get out of here! Don't you bother them! Let them have some kind of peace. I gotta go that way. I nearly thought it was this store. So yeah, remember this and the shit the woman pulls because we get a chance to feel the hatred and use it soon. Also sorry, but the bears don't have names. Remember? They're abandoned at birth without names. Well, I would have imagined, like, after coming here, they would get a name and stuff, like, you know, finally, like, start living lives that they're meant to have. Like, maybe some of them had literally just picked out their name or something. I don't know. Man, these environments are really detailed. I really like it. Oh god, there's so many dead bodies everywhere! Ah! I can't
No
summon
use calling
Birdie.
Ambrosia now.
Had to wake up at 5, dealt with insurance stuff and a new car, so and all. My feet are sore. Oh no. I hope you can relax now, Saren. They don't have names unless they come with us at the hideout. Nah, bears are basically fucked, straight up items. Wow.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Come here, Ambrosia. I need a friend. Okay.
Alright.
I heard that, and I think they're spooters, so I'm not gonna fight them right now.
Back to the stables, girl.
I literally heard them fall, and this would be the third time it'd be spiders if it was spiders. Because only those have fallen down trees, so I'm just gonna not.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
We won't survive another night.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Be gone!
Fuck you!
Rosarian.
But this is their home.